what if somebody were to die? There's like also they say there's like this this little in-between phase where they're deciding if you go to so-called heaven or hell. Oh, I shouldn't start talking about this shit. I feel like I can. You know what I mean? Like I've earned that power now. Where like you are waiting to be determined, and you determine it yourself. No one's telling you. You're going hell. Like if you were to, you were to get there and you reach a point where you're like, am I good or bad? And let's say a person like me were to get there and everyone was rooting for them to go to the good side, but something about them was just so bad inside and you don't even know why. Where like you just like, you're a halfwayer and you really can't decide. And now this time in between to most people would be a short thing, but sometimes when you have certain cases, it gets delayed because they're like, man, we can't. It's like someone's getting into college now, like they cannot, like it's just so even, it's so close, you don't know, it's a draw. Like, so then you're just kind of, it's like this never-ending thing, and it's horrifying. I used to think that life wasn't that scary, and I would do crazy shit and like try to die, not because I wanted to, but like I would get there because like I wasn't scared, because like dying was not scary to me. But being somewhere forever is scary. So then you realize like at the end of this, even when this ends, you're gonna go somewhere and it's gonna go on forever, and you kind of either have to waste your time and be miserable, or you could be happy, because I think being happy is nice most of the time, and you get some cool things out of it when you put the work in. But then there's something inside of you that also can't help but respond to the evil, and it doesn't even have to be that person, so to say, but it senses the other evil, and it's like you don't even have to be in contact with them. You don't have to be socializing with them, but there's something inside of you that's still connected to something inside of them without knowing it. And it's just like, you have to respond to it. And there's most people that would say no, put the brakes on. But then there's a couple others that's like openly invited in over and over and over again. And man, let me tell you, if God were a thing, if it were a real thing, because I don't believe in that stuff, but if that were somehow to be a real thing, they took my train of thought there because I was talking about God too much. You don't want to be too crazy sounding. Sorry. That's what I was gonna say. If it takes me a second, but I always remember. Oh, I forgot again. You guys, I'm really stupid. I'm sorry. Back up. What was it? Okay, there we go. If God were to give us tests, he would probably like try to be a little bit sneaky about it. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't know the test. I'm so dumb, or this character that I could be playing in the movie is so dumb that he made it so obvious. Like, I'm not even gonna call him. And it's not him. It's literally not him as a person at all. He is fine. I am the problem. But if someone like Schlack were to be a test, it's like, how much more obvious could you get? Like, if it were to be a movie, how much better of a person could they find to represent the devil, whatever the devil was in my mind, that physically they put Schlack right in front of me. It's like, dude, you can't tell me this shit doesn't get flat. Like, how? And then with Teddy, they're never what they play to be. So someone like Schlack could be a good guy. That's not even my business, but I'm just saying, like, it's just funny. He could be like the baby face. I'm such a heel, and like God hates me for it, but I'm like kind of funny, so he likes me. Like, not likes me, he knows I'm like an asshole heel, but like like the reason I'm still in my character and the thing would still be here is because like she keeps making God laugh. So they're just like, all right, give her one more week, see if she decides. And I'm like, no. It's really easy to say that I'm crazy. It must be really hard to actually listen to what I'm saying and realize that it's kind of crazy. And you know, I never said it happened to me. I said it happened in a movie that I'm writing. So, I mean, it's a cool theory, though. I just have to think about this. You know, it's funny. I kept saying, show me proof, show me proof, show me proof, show me proof. And then people just like don't listen, and that was me. And then you see it a little bit, and you're like, oh shit, and you try to block it out of your mind because your mind just like can't grasp certain things. That's a real, like, your mind, there's a certain point your mind can't really see past that. Most minds, at least, it takes a lot of time to be able to see to that level. But you want to fight it so bad, and I never understood the frustration from that, from me continuously asking about it, until somebody asked me about it. A friend of mine that has been in my life in the past, nothing weird at all, but just like someone that knows my mind state, and I needed someone that is normal and is not experiencing anything crazy to look at my situation so I could get proof from a normal person that what I am doing and seeing is real. So I said, what I needed to say, explained it. If you were to explain something like that in words, I did it the best that I could in my level 1 22-year-old Maria Manic way of doing that. And this person read me loud and clear, and then they still said, not real, everything. And this is a very smart person that I was speaking to, so I was a little bit upset with this response. He said that everything has a rhyme and a reason, everything makes sense, there's science behind everything. Maybe not science, but there's facts behind everything, I suppose. I said, I respect your answer as someone that has been on the earth longer than me and has probably experienced things much deeper than I ever have and gotten to levels that I probably haven't gotten to either. I said, but there are many levels, there's not just the every age, you go up just maybe some higher levels, hit your 30s, you go to higher levels. These are, we're not the only planet on this universe, I guess you would say. Is that what they call it? The universe is all the planets, correct? Yes. And no one told me that. I just kind of put that one together. There's more than what you think there is at any age that you might be. There's certain things that you may not be able to experience. So to say, like, there's many different breeds of cats. Certain breeds of cats are different than others, and they can experience things and learn different things than, say, the normal street cat would, opposed to, say, a Persian cat, you know what I mean? So being that this male might be older than me and have more experience than me, I said, just don't think, let's go in the woods. I'm gonna die in here. My phone's on a low battery too. I'm probably gonna get lost out of here, so. I said to this man, I said, are there snakes? Yeah, I think there are snakes in these. I should not do that. We're gonna not do that right now. That's a smart adult decision. I've already died about 13 times, so like, if this were to be a video game of some sort, like, I am walking on eggshells, man, with everything in my life, but, so, I gotta be really smart with the choices. I say that while I also put myself in the craziest situations that could possibly end my life, literally like every 30 minutes, but, so, I told this man, I said, there's certain things you can't see, And I just need you to, I said, all I need you to do is just listen. I said, I don't want advice. I don't want protection, because trust me, this is nothing you can protect me from. I said, I'm just wanting someone to know my thoughts. That's all. Because, you can't write everything down and you can't have it saved somewhere. You're putting it in someone else's mind, because that can't be thrown away. And information like this can't really be forgotten once it's put into someone's brain. So I said, let me just explain to you how I feel. And he said, that's fine. And I said, please don't hit me with it's not real, you're crazy, any of that bullshit. I said, if you don't think I hear that all the time, then you obviously don't understand the circumstances I'm in right now. So I said, just listen, that's all. And he was doing pretty good at that, just listening. Just so I could say it out loud. Sometimes it feels good to just say it out loud and know that at least somebody's listening. Oh, well, I take that back, because there are so many people listening, you have no idea. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, they're trying to make me self-conscious, and I'm literally like, I will poop in front of you. Like, I don't care if God is watching at all. Like, I will literally, like, if there were like a camera I could open up so you can get a better view, I would open it. Like, that's how disrespectful. See, but I'm also really polite in some ways. But like, also, like, if I know you're fucking with me, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing whatever I want to do. Yeah, I know. What were we talking about? Oh, so I said I should probably start running. Cannot drop this phone. That's the rule. Okay, let's put it like this. So I said, just listen. And he was listening good. He wasn't really asking too many questions when he knew the subjects got a little questionable. And then I decided, because I had remembered that there were a couple times he had said something along the lines of, I need proof. So I sent him a little something that I thought provided, I'd say like 2 inches of proof, enough to make you turn your head back and rethink it. And then he stopped answering me. So that little friendship might be over before it started. So, but I like to think that I like to try to rekindle old relationships I was in. I can't tell anybody where I am, but what's the point? I don't even know where I was, because here's what really tripped me out was where you think you might be might not be. Like, what if I were to tell you that when you hop on an airplane, how do you know that, like, are you a pilot? Are you up there watching where they're taking you? No. I don't even want to talk about that one anymore, because it's too deep, but I'm just saying, the world could be a lot smaller than you think. You know what movie scared the shit out of me, and I love horror movies? It was the Simpsons movie. I hated that shit. It's real as fuck. Oh, you don't even know it. I don't know it either. I was thinking it'd be a cool, like, TV show to write, though. Ooh, I hear a chainsaw. I want someone to... I don't want to die, but I want to be in a scene where, like... Not a scene, like someone's chasing me with a chainsaw or something. Because I'll never know how fast I can run until that happens. Oh, cool. Sometimes I really don't know what to do, because, like, I'll just be walking, and then, like, you saw me earlier, like, I'll want to walk into the woods or something. I get this, like, feeling inside me to do that. But then part of me is like, don't do that, because you're racking up points. You can't keep fucking up. But then the other part's like, go in the woods. You have to fight off a snake. That's what gets you to the next level. Like, that's why I keep fucking up. Because there's that thing inside of me. That's why. And I guess you could choose to just say, ignore it, block it off. but it like belongs in my heart. That's what's fucked about it. The bad choice is like, it's very close to me and my heart, not just my mind. That's awful. That's awful, but I guess you gotta accept it and still not change it. I just want to preface this video that I sound nuts. And I guess people that don't know me that started watching the channel like recently think I'm just like all of a sudden nuts. I've always been like this, and those that know me know this, so like don't be alarmed. I'm just talking a lot here, and I say some crazy stuff, and yeah, so I'm okay. What if I were to tell you that everything you think is real is not necessarily real? And just like, you know, you would say something that you see on TV is fake. You know, why do you say that's fake? It's fake because someone's playing the role, someone's acting it. How do you know someone's not playing you, like a video game almost? And you say, oh, because we would know about it by now, but see, most people are good at following a script, so they do what they're told, almost like a robot of some sort. But then there's some of us that people are saying are really messed up and crazy and like schizophrenic and bipolar and all these things. But what if we're the ones with the right answer because we broke out of our script? Because somehow we have this gift where we can see beyond that. And unfortunately, a lot of us get that power taken away because we're put on medications and things that shut our brains off. It's not that they kill the person, they kill the soul. So there's still some sort of a robot-esque thing there. What if I were to tell you that there is a way out of it? Because just like a video game, you know, it has to end at some point. And a lot of times, video games and movies and scripts don't end well. I never played video games, never watched that many movies, but I would hear people talk about like cheat codes. Like there's always a way you can escape. And there's some things you have to do, and they're not bad things. They're all good things. They're specific things that would make me sound nuts if I told you. But when you don't follow all of them, bad things happen. And sometimes not to you, but to the ones you care about. And I lost a soul that I was very close with. So I think now I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. And like I said, these aren't bad things I'm doing. They're all actually amazing things that I should have been doing for a long time. But when you add all of them up, it creates this I never was good at math, but I know there's like those crazy equations sometimes that just like there's like all these numbers and all these different formulas of math, but it all leads up to one answer. But it's so rare that someone finds that answer. Like, you know, all these things that are killing us, cancer and diabetes and AIDS and all these things are killing the population. What if those things could be fixed not by finding some crazy formula, but by just seeing through it. Instead of trying to dissect it, you see through it and realize that it's probably something above us controlling it. And I don't mean God, and I do believe that God is real in some way, but I'm not talking about God. I'm just talking about people that are higher up than you. And I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about species that are above you. And maybe they're not trying to hurt us. Maybe they're trying to warn us of something. They're not trying to hurt us. They're trying to save us. But when you try to save someone over and over again and they don't listen, they die. You can't save someone that doesn't want to be there. I tried to fix Ted, but he couldn't be saved because he didn't want to fix himself. And now I realize that when he said to you 3 months ago, to me it was a different time frame, but to you guys it was 3 months ago. He said that he was going to show me, and him. And I didn't ever really know what he meant, but now I get it. You can't save someone that doesn't want to be saved. Bro, it's fucking scary. I don't like that. Sorry, that was rude. I'm sorry. You do have a soul. I'm sorry. I just learned that. I literally figured that one out like 3 months ago. I'm genuinely sorry. I know you understand what I'm saying. You're cute. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of, like, you could probably fuck me up too. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm so sorry for saying that. Like, you just humbled me. Like, I just realized you could literally, like, if you jumped, I'm gonna run. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm the pussy in this situation. I just want you to know that. Like, I came in it acting all hard. I'm so sorry. You're really, like, actually scaring me right now. Thank you for breaking that little. And I know you got your boys around here too. Like, I hear them jumping and stuff. So, like, if you wanted to gang up on me right now, you could. So, I'm gonna go now. Best way to put it, there's many different levels, okay? And there's people that are on your level. If you're watching this and thinking I'm nuts, and that's fine. Not most, but I mean, on a scale, it's a small amount of people, but I don't want to say there were people anymore, creatures that are on the level that you were on, if that's the way that you're thinking. I was on it too for a while, so I understand it. I still can be on it. I'm on it right now talking to you guys. Not many people that are able to go between levels, if that makes sense. People that are able to see past that and see above it, and see beyond it. But they also can jump down and in some way explain it to someone that weren't on that, sort of say, wavelength. The deeper I go into it, the more it scares people. Humans. I'm a human too, so I am. The more uncomfortable they get. Things I'm trying to explain are not bad, they're all good. But you have to listen long enough to put all the pieces together.